Hello my dudes and welcome back to Modded Minecraft, all the magic Arcana. This episode we're going to be looking into modular golems, but before we do, I want you guys to hit like on this video and go to the comment section and tell me what your favorite golem is from your favorite game. For me, I love the metal golems from Diablo 4. They're super amazing, but there's golems in all kinds of games, so let me know what your favorite type of golem is from a game, and I will like and heart the comment. Now before we get started with modular golems, we're going to need to build a level of the tower dedicated to modular golems. So I've designed one, let's watch it being built. So this level of the tower is inspired by modular golems, and the theme I wanted to go with is golems holding up the next level of the tower. The design for this level of the tower is very open plan. I wasn't sure how much space modular golems was going to need as a mod to actually do its stuff, so I wanted to err on the side of caution and give myself loads of room to work with. But also, space is never a concern. I think a lot of people tend to build kind of very squat, compact, simple to build bases, and that's okay if you're building it yourself and you're running out of materials, but we're going big in this series, and I wanted to make sure this level of the tower had loads of room to work with. And that's why on the north, south, east, and west sides of our tower, we have these, well, okay, they look a bit derpy, but they're supposed to be giant golems holding things up. The golems themselves, though, did need a bit more detail in the design, so I've used cracked, chiseled, and mossy stone brick to build these massive behemoths. The whole thing again is just a mix of polished deep slate, stone brick, and yeah, the mossy, cracked, and chiseled. We've added a staircase to the next level, and also we've suspended a bunch of lanterns from chains that hang down from the roof. I really like this as an aesthetic. I think it makes things look a lot more workshop-y. But I've also discovered something pretty cool from Iron Spells and Spellbooks. So let's jump in game, and I'm going to show you what I found. So here we go. I don't want to bamboozle you guys. It was something cool that I found, but it's more of like cool if you're nerdy into building. Look at these braziers. So these are braziers from Iron Spells and Spellbooks. They're super easy to make, nuggets and campfires, but when they go down, look at that. Doesn't that look really cool? The lick of flame reaching up. And these just make really cool lighting choices if you're going for that kind of grimdark, gothic, medieval setting. Which we definitely are. I think when you do a magic mod pack, you can't go futuristic. So we'll splash these around here, and I've also put some down at the bottom of the tower, as you can see there on the bridge. I might even replace those campfires we have inside those little kind of stone things, because it's a really cool look. Oh no! Ooh, that was a close one. That was a close one. Whew. Anyway, let's get back up to the modular golem tower. So modular golems, where do we begin? Well, obviously we can make a book from modular golems, and that's usually a good place to start. Here we go. The book requires something called metal golem templates and a book. So my backpack, do I have a book? I do. I've got some oak logs, and we can make a crafting bench. Now, I'm not sure if there's a quest chain for this. I don't think there will be, because this isn't a huge mod. It's like reasonably sized. It's a reasonably sized mod. My favorite size of mods. So I'll put the bench over here. Now we're going to need to make the metal golem template. Now this block is basically the core. It's like the foundation of the entire mod. We'll need sticks, of course, probably quite a few of these, so I'll make, let's say, a couple of stacks. And now, yeah, the metal golem template. We'll make as much of this as we can, which is 16 for now, which will be enough to get us going. Combine this with the book, and we'll get to see what exactly this mod has in store for us. Let's do it. Modular Golem Guide. So modular golems isn't that complex. You make golems, you power them up, you give them upgrades, but these things are freaking amazing. There's 3 types of golems. You got the metal, you got the humanoid, and you got the dog. My 3 favorite shapes. Well, no, dog is the only good shape here. And each one of these golems is a little bit different to the other. The dog is like a fast attack golem. You can ride it, it's got low health, it's relatively cheap. You've got the humanoid golem. These are more utilitarian. You can give these things tools and armor. They make good slaves, good mechanical golem slaves. And of course, for combat, you have the massive villager-style iron golems. These things look really cool. They're also just really tanky. There's also retrieval wands, command wands, summon wands, rider wands, squad wands. These help you kind of like give your golem things to do, and a config card that you need to set one up. So there's nothing in the quest book for modular golems. If you look through this list, you won't find anything, but that's okay because again, the mod is really simple, doesn't really warrant having a quest chain. But let's get the ball rolling. We're gonna start by making a dog golem. That's like the smallest one, it's the cheapest one, and it's also the simplest one. We're gonna put all of the golem parts on the left, because these are required to make all the golems. And so let's get going. So we're gonna wanna make a dog golem body. How do we do this? So we use metal golem templates inside a stone cutter. That's not a problem, you can also use create to do it, but that seems like needless faff when you can just use a regular stone cutter. So let's go and make one of those. So here we go, back in business. This is gonna work quite well, I reckon. Yeah, we'll put it here, because why not? And let's put in the golem template parts. So each one of these costs a different amount of metal golem templates. For the body, it's 1. For the legs, it's 1. Oh, okay. No, you can make all of them for just 1 piece. Is that true? Try and make a humanoid one now. Yeah, that's good. So you don't go through too much of your metal golem templates. And then the metal golem arm for the metal massive golem. Very cool. Okay, so we've got a dog golem body and we have a dog golem leggings. But how do we turn these things into an actual golem? Well, if we press U, we can see we have to use a blacksmith's anvil to combine the golem parts with some kind of metal. The better the metal you use, the better the golem. You can start with a copper one, and that'll give you pretty much the worst golem on the planet. If you move up to gold, it's a bit better with some differences. It's slower as a gold one than it is with a copper one. Different metals do have different bonuses, different pros, different cons, but for the most part, the rarer the metal you use, the better the golem's gonna be. For example, look at this netherite one. It has 84 max health and 18 attack damage, compared to iron, which is just rocking 28 max health and 9 attack damage. So there's a clear upgrade right there. But beyond that, things go pretty crazy. You can use all the modium to make a golem that's going to have 140 max health. You can use unobtainium vibranium. Oh my god, and look at these bonuses, that's crazy. You can use something called witherite to turn your dog into basically a robot. It gets harbinger missiles, harbinger death beam, what the hell? That sounds crazy. So the options and possibilities for these golems are really cool. You can make yourself a real little combat beast that's going to help you early on with fighting. And that's the aim for us, right? We want to make ourselves a golem that's going to protect us when we're out mining. So let's get going. We're going to need to use some iron to make an anvil. There we go, there's the anvil, and we're going to put this, oh, I don't know, maybe right between the golem's legs? Why not? Yeah, that's a nice little spot. Don't pee on my anvil, bro. So very cool indeed. So we're going to start with a basic iron dog golem. We're going to put some iron in here. And you can name the body parts, but there's not much point because you want to name the finished golem rather than the body parts. So there's an iron body. We could even mix and match and give this thing copper legs. Although I think that would straight up just make it inferior. It does make it immune to lightning, but how often is lightning really a problem for dogs? And also you get 6 max health with copper, but with iron, you get 12. So I feel like, yeah, we're going to go with the iron for the legs as well. So now you have the dog golem body and the dog golem legs. Pretty simple, and I imagine all you need to do is combine these in a crafting table to make... Oh, no, you don't. Okay, so what's the next step, Mr. Manual? Well, it says here we just use a crafting table, so what are we doing wrong? Let's take a look, press U on this. Okay, it was the position. So we put this below it, and bam, that makes more sense. Otherwise, this thing would have legs on the top of its body, and that's just weird. Like an upside down dog is nobody's best friend. There we go, and we're getting loads and loads of achievements, but again, no quests being done, which is fine. So we have ourselves an iron dog. There he is. This thing will follow us around. Or will he? Dog? Hello? He's confused. What if we walk away? Oh, he will. Okay, yeah, he will follow us around, but will he attack stuff? Let's go and find out. We'll pick him up like this, super simple. And yeah, these golems can be just like picked up and thrown down and used like very portable weapons. But let's go and find a cave to test this doggo out. Oh man, so I am really enjoying this mod pack. In fact, so much so that me and a bunch of guys on our community Discord have set up a Patreon and YouTube member server where we're having a really cool time. It's a laggy mod pack. One of the things about magic mod packs is they don't rely on tech much, they usually rely on lots of magical mythical creatures. And so what that means is there's always going to be loads of monsters, and for a multiplayer Minecraft server, monsters spawning, like entities like vampire hunters, vampires, creepers, anything that walks around is the #1 cause of lag usually. So it's a bit of a laggy experience, but it's still really fun to play with the community. Build cool stuff and check out these mods because they are really cool. Okay, who are we going to find to kill? Let's go caving. So here we go, my friends, into the deepest, darkest bowels of the underground. There's some rude dudes around. There's a vampire over there. Let's go and see if we can kill him with our dog. So down goes the dog. Hello, dog. Oh, and he's off already. Whoa, okay. So what's he gonna do? Oh, he's smacking him. He's smacking him. Oh. Oh, doggo, no. Okay, time to abort. Oh my god, spiders as well. So what have we learned? Initially, golems are pretty weak. I mean, that dog died in like 2 or 3 hits from the powerful bill. So what can we do to improve our dog? We need to find some upgrades that are going to make him better. Also, we have to remember that we're not limited to one golem. Like, I could make like an army of dogs. That might be a good idea. But you know what? Maybe dogs aren't the one. Maybe we should make like a big tanky golem. Let's try and do that. So over here at the anvil, we have the parts for a large metal golem. We'll make the arms out of iron. Again, we can only really use iron at the moment. We could use gold or copper, but we're lacking the materials to make a really beefy golem. There we go. There's the metal parts. And now we have a metal golem. And come over here. Combine, wait, I think we need 2 arms. Yeah, that will make sense. Otherwise, we're going to have a 1-armed golem, and that's like half as effective, which is still pretty effective. But nowhere near what we want. So there we go. This is all the stuff. I imagine the arms go to the sides. I'm just, winging it here, but this does make logical sense. There we go, a metal golem. This thing has 100 max health and does 15 attack damage. So this thing should last us a lot longer. You can hold control on this to open the book and show you what's going on, but there's not much really happening there. Let's make the metal golem. We're going to give him a name as well. This is Smashy Steve. He likes to smash. Don't we all? So what we're going to do now is see if we can upgrade this golem. Now, if you type at modular, you'll see all the things you can make in this mod. There's only 3 pages, and most of these are the parts of a golem made out of different metals. But there are some cool things here. Namely, all of these upgrades. Now, it would take me quite a while to go through all of these upgrades, but some of them are pretty good. Fire immune, if we want to make him fire immune. Useful for fighting things in the nether, I suppose. A recycle upgrade that means, right, so when the golem dies, it doesn't get vanished, it does go back to your inventory. Really useful if you've made a very expensive golem that you don't want to lose. There's things you can do to give it more armor using diamonds, but again, none of these are exceptionally cheap. And the empty upgrade base even costs an amethyst shard, iron ingot, and clay balls. But we're going to make some upgrades, so let's go and see if we can find some amethyst. I'm fairly sure I found some in geodes underground, so I should be okay. So here we go. We're going to make the upgrade base, which is pretty simple. It's just iron, clay, and amethyst. Iron and clay are your mainstay for this mod. And we'll make 8 of those, because why not? But there are some really cool upgrades here that are kind of essential. None of these are cheap though. Look at this. A Totem of Undying, 2 Ender Pearls, and a Respawn Anchor that costs you Crying Obsidian and Glowstone. That's crazy, just for the ability to get your Golem back. Even the Diamond Armor upgrade costs diamonds. So this mod definitely leans towards being late game heavy. There's a netherite upgrade that gives you 15 armor and 6 armor toughness. That's pretty good. There's a quartz upgrade, a bit more achievable, but all you get from that is 2 attack damage. That kind of sucks. Oh my god. Timing. No, do you know what? Let's try and fight off the barbarian horde with a golem army. So like I said, you can make more than 1 golem. Why don't we? I'm going to go over here to the stone cutter, and we're going to make some more metal golems. Let's make 2 of these bad boys to defend this raid. Northeast, this direction. Okay, let's go and introduce them to Smashy Steve. Can I make the water there? I reckon I can. Yes. Nice. Knew that moat was a good idea. Here we go. The barbarians are over here. Who wants to fight? Well, Smashy Steve wants to fight, my friends. So let's put these barbarians to the test. There we go. Oh my god, he just got knocked into the tree. And the barbarian chief, these things are savage. Look at this. Oh, these are beasts. Oh my god, I think this might be my new favorite mod. With only a few bits of iron, we made ourselves 2 incredibly tough golems. And all we need to do now is pick them back up. Happy days. And what we can do is we can also just deposit these around the colony. With enough of these golems walking around, our colonists never have to worry about getting owned. But we looked at upgrades. Let's take a look now at the configuration cards and the banners and the command rods, because using these we can get the golems to patrol in an efficient manner around the colony. That's a pretty cool idea. So there are a bunch of wands here, but the ones we're really going to want are the command wand. This lets you configure and look at the stats and equipment of your golems. Very cool. But also we want the squad wand, because I like the idea of like a golem squad walking around. So what we want to do is make a squad of iron golems, but I'm thinking maybe we have like a squad of iron golems being led by a humanoid golem. We've got the bits we're going to need. Let's use the humanoid legs, make them iron, the body iron, and the arms iron. Craft this up with the legs at the bottom, the arms in the middle, and the body on top. And there we go. We have the makings of a little squad, but I think, yeah, 3 dudes is a pretty decent squad. So we'll put down, we're going to name our guy? Yeah, we've got to name these dudes. So we have, of course, Smashy Steve. We've also got Punchy Pete. There he is, Smashy Steve and Punchy Pete. And they are being led by Bossy Barry. There we go. He's the boss. He's the chief. And let's put these down. So here is Bossy Barry. He does look bossy, doesn't he? And we'll put down Steve and Pete. So we have the command wand in our hand, and if you right click on your dude, wait, no, stop. The golem will just do different things. Patrol, follow me, wander around. We want him to stay at the moment. We want all of these guys to stay. So stay, dudes. Okay, good. Now we can also give our guys some armor. Take a look. The humanoid one can take human armor. Yeah, here we go. Let's give our humanoid guy my steel set of armor. This should make him pretty tanky. Here you go, my dude. Shift, right click, put the steel chest plate there. Steel legs, steel boots, and steel helmet. Oh my god, this guy's ready to rock. Now he will need a weapon. These big golems can hit stuff with their hands, because they're badasses. But unfortunately, Bossy Barry needs something to poke with. So it's over here with some more iron, and we'll make him a bit of a sword. There we go, my dude. Whack away. There we go, Bossy Barry, the leader of this ragtag golem group. Now we need these guys to squad up. So we've got the squad wand. Click on Golem with config to set it as captain. Click a captain to remove its captain status. So this is where we need to put some config cards in. These come in different colors, but they're super easy to make. Just some golem templates and some paper. In fact, while we're at it, we can also give the metal golems some armor of their own. You can give them Roman Guard helmets, Wind Spirit helmets, Barbaric Vanguard helmets. Okay, well, oh my god, these are expensive though. This needs a lot of iron. Luckily enough, we do have some iron farms set up, so I'll go and drain those, and let's make our golems a set of Roman armor. That sounds really cool. There we go, 2 full sets of Roman Guard armor. Let's put these on the golem, see what they look like, because this could be very cool. There we go, there's the helmet, the chest, and the legs. Moment of truth. Oh my god, this thing looks like a beast! And it has loads of armor now as well. That's going to help this thing stay alive while it's defending us. Now there's also iron golem weapons. Oh man, now these are going to be huge. Let's take a look at these. So we can make an iron golem axe, an iron golem sword, or an iron golem spear. Now, swords are pretty boring, so we're going to go for an axe and a spear. These are the simplest of simples. Oh my god, yeah, look at that. The spear looks amazing, and the axe looks equally cool. Let's give these guys their new weapons. Oh man, this mod is so awesome. This is probably one of my favorite combat mods I've checked out, because usually it's just about getting better weapons and armor for yourself, casting spells, but actually having a golem army, oh man, I feel very Jinwoo right now. So look at these dudes, they are ready to rock. Now we need to set these guys up, so I'm going to make some config cards. These are pretty simple to make, I think. Yeah, there we go, we'll need one. And there we go, a second white config card. We'll make one of these red though, because we want it to be red. Okay, so to give these golems config cards, first we need to actually pick these guys up. So we'll pick up Bossy Barry, there we go, Punchy Pete, and Smashy Steve. There we go. So we'll right click with the white config card. This is what we're going to give to Bossy Barry. He's the leader. So he is default mode squad patrol. Yeah, Barry patrols, the other guys follow Barry. So he is default mode patrol, summon to pointed position, sure, whatever. Now there's also some things you can do in the white config card. You can give them pickup filters. You can also give your golems a list of things they should and shouldn't attack. And there's also patrol path config. And this is where you need a patrol path recorder, which we will, of course, be making. We put Bossy Barry up here, and now he is set to the white config card. Very cool. So now we'll right click with the red config card, and we'll set these guys to be squaddies. These guys should follow Barry. Right, okay, so click on a golem with config to set it as captain. So right click on this guy. Oh, look at this, so he gets a banner now, which means our other golems will follow. But the thing is, how do we make Barry their captain? Oh, interesting, right. So golems will only follow captains that have the same color of config card. They are set with the command word to follow their captain, and Barry is set over here to follow me. So if I walk around, Barry will walk this way, and the golems, yeah, they'll slowly trail behind Barry. Oh my god, now there is a speed difference here. Now we're going to make a patrol path recorder. Alright, this is all getting real complex, but let's do it. A patrol path recorder, ink sac, empty map, metal golem template, no worries. So we'll use the command word to set this guy, Bossy Barry, to stay here. That'll keep all of the golems over here. We've got the patrol path recorder. Now let's go and make a patrol path around our town. So to start with, we want a pretty simple patrol path that's going to just keep all of the places that our colonists are likely to go. We'll put one here. There we go, there is a path, you get this cool outline, very easy to use. We're also going to send him down here to the coast, because some drowned might start poking our fishermen at some point. Come around the back of the builder's hut, around the back of my house, and then they should be able to link back up to the start patrol path. Okay, so that is a total of 12 nodes. Let's go and give this to Bossy Barry. So Smashy Steve, Punchy Pete, and Bossy Barry. Here we go. We right click with the command wand, do we? Or do we not? No, what we do is we pick up Bossy Barry. We get his command config card out like this. We go down here to patrol path config and give him the patrol path we've just recorded. Put him down. Make sure he's set to patrol with the command wand. Oh wow, okay, he teleports. That's crazy. And let's watch him walk around on his patrol path. Yeah, he's off. Now, the other golems can't quite keep up because Bossy Barry is low-key a bit of a speed demon. But this is really cool. Look at this. Iron golems on patrol with these massive weapons, the spear, the axe. Looks like they're having some trouble with this tree. We can help you out there, bro. Oh, okay, so if they're hanging around for too long, they teleport to where their squad leader is. That's good to know. Oh man, yeah, this is really cool. Look out, your mom, Raznik. You've got golem protection now. Oh, and it looks like you're sick. But that is insanely cool. So that is Modular Golems in a nutshell. There we go, there's Bossy Barry. We'll grab... Oh, you coming with, are you? Reggie? We'll pick you up, sure. Put you in my pocket. We'll pick up Steve and Pete. And let's go back into the mines and deal with this vampire. Right, so before we unleash these golems, we're going to go over here and make sure the white config card is no longer set to squad. Default mode, follow, and we'll remove that patrol. So there we go. And that is Bossy Barry has that. I'm not sure if you need to put these back in here to reset their config, but I'm going to do it just in case because it is better to be safe than sorry. So there we go. Bossy Barry, Smashy Steve, Punchy Pete, and these guys, if I give them the right command, yeah, they're all set to follow me. Let's go and hunt some vampires, my dudes. Wait, no. Let's go and put Reggie away because he's going to get himself killed. He's a real scrub. Come here, Reggie. Okay, there's got to be some vamps around here somewhere. Come on, lads. Oh, hello, yeah, look at this. Couple of vamps over here. Oh, he's on me, he's on me. Guys, protect me. They're going for it. Oh, look at the... Oh, my God. They absolutely shredded that fool. That's amazing. Well, let's keep the party bus rolling. There's a creeper tot. Ah, and they raise their weapons when they're about to attack. These guys are savage. Oh, my God. So just for a little bit of an iron investment, you can get yourself a golem army that can help you deal with any problems that will come your way. This is insane. Oh, my God. I've got to build some more of these golems. They are badass. But let's put them to the real test now. Vampires are no problem for a couple of golems decked in iron. But what about a cave troll? Are there any of those around? Because those were terrifying. Oh, yes, my dudes, look at this. We have a troll on the map. He's somewhere over there. Oh, yeah, there he is. I see you, my dude. Okay, golem. Oh, here they go. Golem versus troll. That's it. Smash him. Smash him, lads. Oh, these guys are absolute savages. They made short work of that troll. 69 HP over here. And Punchy Pete on 81. That is insane. These guys are amazing. So there we go, my dudes. That has been a look at Modular Golems. These things are absolutely insane. If you're doing a playthrough of all the magic, Arcana, you definitely want to make these. All they need is a bit of iron, and you can get yourself a Smashy Steve, a Punchy Pete, or even a Bossy Barry. They are incredible base defense. You can set them up on patrols to protect your dudes, but also you can bring them with you when you go mining, and they will watch your back and keep you well protected. All for just the input cost of a few iron, some clay. Very simple. But this mod pack is brimming with crazy, terrifying monsters, so having some of these guys around is really going to help out. Next episode, what we're going to be doing is dipping into Ars Nouveau. Basically, I'm tired of not having storage. I really want all the utility I can get from Ars Nouveau. So we're going to do a quick 0 to hero episode of Ars Nouveau where I go all the way through the mod. It's going to be a bit of a marathon, but I reckon we can do it because I know that mod very well. As always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, drop a comment, drop a like, but until next time, my dudes, a massive thank you for watching, and take care.